So she's having dreams. Let's see what else we got. There was the other one, the light, or what was it? The lamp. Yeah, let's check
Project
that
log,
one.
lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
They probably do. Cause it's atypical. Alright, let's check and see if there's anything else around here. For some reason I keep thinking there should be a basement in this house. I know there's not, but I just keep feeling like there should be. Alright, we'll go check the old boathouse. There we go. Clear up some space. I like how you can build most of this. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that maybe we'll get an update one of these days. Okay, grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. I can crack it, but if for those of you who can't crack it, just examine the picture frame. And there's the key. Which, I like this boat. I would have liked to have seen this thing running. It looks pretty flimsy, but it also looks pretty cool. Alright, Kasumi's final
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So Kasumi's gone to Far Harbor, so let's go talk to Kenji and find out exactly where this place is.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Well, let's ask the simple
I
question.
need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze. But that's a lot of miles.
That's actually interesting.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
And the names. The names bother me. Kenji, Kasumi, Kai. I mean, maybe they could be passed down from generation to generation, but there's such a huge gap in time that I would imagine that's the only way it could happen. Alright, off to Far Harbor. Anyways, I found it interesting that he says he's gone so far north to where the water would freeze. I find that interesting. That means that it might not be so bad in certain regions if there's still ice. You'd imagine. Then again, nuclear winter could have happened, but still, I find that interesting. And an interesting little side note: Far Harbor is a real place. If you've lived in the Boston area, you might know where it is. More if you live in the Maine area, you definitely know where it is. It's a little island called Bar Harbor, which has a huge national park. Now, what I like about Fallout lore in general is how if so much time has passed, one location can have a different name just based on what's in the region and what's remaining. With Far Harbor, what's interesting is the sign. The sign says Far Harbor because the B got messed up. So they took it as far and not bar. So that's how the name changed. Just like Pittsburgh became the Pit because most of the letters were scratched up and chipped. I just like how certain things change names. Lose one meaning and gain a new meaning. It's more realistic.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. That means
I like Alan.
Strangers
He's a dick.
are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors had good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull, strangers. Don't fall off. If you do, you might not be able to rescue us.
Man the fall! Something's out there.
Okay, what do we got? It usually depends on your level, so I'm okay. Okay, they're coming in from the left, so I should just take up a post here. It's usually gulpers, fog gulpers, or whatever the heck they're called.
Time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Where is it? Come on. Which I think these are frogs. Ooh. Yeah, gulper. That's what they're called. Typically, there's at least one legendary in the lot.
Look at all the blood.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the phones of bugs. Big's coming out.
Okay, there's some more. Okay, there should be some more from the left. Okay, we're clear.
Well done, all. Open the gate.
The gate is a joke.
The
I
whole
said
took
it.
a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Ahab.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. There is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Let's ask for a higher reward.
So I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps.
The pay is what the pay is. Are you in or out?
Alright, I'll
Sign me up.
help.
I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Okay, I'll do this run right now because I'll get hull breach done. And let's just take a look at the map just so I can do a comparison. Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, I would say, because I'm doing a comparison to Nuka World, I would say if you cut out the water, the landmass size might be roughly this whole area without water. I mean, it's a good size area. So we got a little ways to go collect some things. Now the gulpers, I'm gonna take their meat and whatever other kind of crap they have. I can usually sell them for a good amount. God, what kind of crap they're eating. And I think gulpers are supposed to be frogs. Well, no, these aren't. Those are anglers, which are anglerfish or anglefish. I forget the term, but they're those creepy looking fish with those low hanging lights. They're just nightmare fuel. to simplify it, they're nightmare fuel. Yeah, I don't have any water, so the refreshing beverage is gotta go. I like Far Harbor. I like the scenery, I like the people, I sort of like a little bit of everything about it. And I don't think there's a cooking station anywhere around here. And I don't... At least I don't remember a cooking station. There's a cooking station. Forgot. So let's cook up what we got. The blood bug meat. Every little bit helps. Let's see what else we got. Poached angler. Fall damage for 20 minutes. Nice. Mirelurk meat. Gulper slurry. Ugh. That just sounds nasty. Alright, there's one little thing I want to do here before we go on. I want to see if I can do it at least. There's a guy here who's 561. Yeah, I gotta dump this junk. Let's go talk to... Oh, he's not here. Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's
Yeah,
barter.
let's see what
Here's
you
what
got.
I got.
Okay, he's got ammo. I'm gonna need that later. Matter of fact, let's just dump the junk ammo. Oh, I got a ton of junk, no wonder. I'm not gonna sell the junk because I can always use it later. The gulper innards, he can have that. I'm not gonna use it. Irradiated blood. Bye bye. And that's about it. Everything else I could probably use. The magazines I'll keep. Yeah, the rest of it I'll keep, so I'll just take the cash. And I'll put the junk into the crafting bench. I'll come back for it later. Anyways, let's see if we can't help this guy right here.
Hey there.
I'm hoping I can help him.
Another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait, no. It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what?
Hopefully my
You?
intelligence is high
Help?
enough.
Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke. But I'll be watching you.
Oh, please tell me I don't kill this guy.
Let's take a look.
Intelligence plus 8 or medic 2 required to heal him. Okay, let me just check my stats here. Okay, I know I can boost my intelligence. I know I've got something here that can do that. Okay, I don't have anything that can do that. Plus medic level 2. You know what?
How can the bait shop help you?
Let's trade.
Do you
Apple.
have anything that can boost my intelligence? Intelligence plus 2 and tats. Yeah, it's worth it. Alright.
Let's take a look.
Using blood, plasma, Radaway, and Aztec, you
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you,
Teddy.
you here for doctoring?
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke. But I'll be watching you.